Here's the latest module to adorn the workbench at SCS Digital, the Accord What's Next. It's a fun and interesting module that uses math and logic to derive different outputs from inputs and combinations of inputs. It's 12 HP, which is big for the Accord series, but well worth the real estate. The panel boasts 12 universal I/Os that can be triggers, gates, or CV inputs and outputs in any combination. Outputs will obey the input status when run through an equation or series of equations, and even conditional statements like if, else, or while to control outputs with various events from clock, triggers, CV, or even MIDI. For example, with this statement, output C will only be high if A and B inputs are high. Many different statements can be written and can interact with each other via algorithm blocks, which are always waiting to be valid to start, or are always running to update continuously. These blocks are only part of the what's next, as there are LFOs, envelopes, and of course sequences that can interact with the blocks, output CVs, gates, triggers, or MIDI to the panel, or USB for a computer. The method of entry is quick and concise, using drop-downs, so no need to be learning syntax and conventions. Out C can be a trigger, CV, gate, or just a direct output from one of the mentioned generators. Because a gate was described with the output, the logic operators will appear as the operators. I'm toying with the idea of color-coding these functions. Anything gate-related is green, whereas variable CB could be violet, and internal bus blue, etc., if statements are white. The jack LEDs being RGB can match, making it even simpler to use. Just an idea though. Next line, bus 3 can use a CV as a multiplier of the LFO, thus controlling its intensity like an attenuator. Bus 3 can then be used in another block as the final mix to control a VCA or output directly. You can start to see the huge possibilities with this module. I've barely touched on the plans for this. I will be working on it overseas on rainy days, and for sure in January, so there will be something available beyond this prototype hopefully in early spring 2026. Hopefully by then Trump will have removed some of the tariffs so we can again ship to our friends in the US. Thanks for watching.